Hi, this is our CS125 final project made by Shiven, Kumar, Sandaru, Fernando, and Sreekar Bathula. So our app is a game called Challenge Smash, so I'll go ahead and demonstrate it quickly, and then we'll go a little bit into how the code works. So when you first open the game, you're greeted by music and our menu screen. So you have two options, start game and options. So if we click options, we can see there's a brief instruction set, and we can adjust the number of enemies and the enemy speed for our game in order to adjust the difficulty. So for now, we'll just keep each one to the minimum value, which is 3 for enemies and 5 for speed, and we'll click apply, and it'll send that over in an intent to the back to the menu, and then from the main activity menu it'll send it into the game once you click start. So you can see once you click start we have music, and we're greeted by Geoff being assaulted by a bunch of A's, so you have to click the A's to save them before Geoff destroys them. So you can see, and you have 3 lives, so once you're hit by 3 A's you lose the game. And you can see once you lose the game, you have a score, which is how many points you got by tapping A's. And then you can either click replay, which lets you play the game again with the same settings that you inputted previously, or you can click home, which takes you back to the menu screen, and then you can go from there. So we'll go a little bit into the code. So our main activity is the menu screen. So we used a new Android feature called Media Player to play music in both the main activity and the game activity. So you can see here it sets the mode of the media player to loop, and then it starts. And then depending on when the life cycle of the activity, we have on resume and on pause to make the music resume and play with the activity. So if you exit the app or something, it won't keep playing the music in the background. And then you can see it takes the information from the options activity and then sends it in the intent to the game activity. So the game activity is basically just a frame. It holds the surface view that contains the game and also plays music. So the surface view is where most of the game logic happens and also where it's displayed. So we have a custom class called game view that extends surface view, and then that has a canvas on which everything is drawn. So you can see in here we have our custom classes. We have our letter A's class for the enemies and our challenge class in order to represent the characters of the game. So you can see our letter A class is here, which represents the enemy, and it has all these methods which are all defined in our universal game object class, which both challenge and letter A extend. So you can see challenge has the same, extends some of this and overrides some of the same methods that letter A does, but because letter A is a little more complicated, so it has a lot more code in it. And then our options activity takes in the information and reads it in from 2 different edit texts and makes sure that the numbers are correctly formatted and in the correct range, and if not, it gives the user a notification in the form of a toast. And then it takes this information and puts it into the intent when it goes back to the main activity so that it persists into the game itself. And then once the game ends from the game over activity, then you can restart the game, and it'll send the score information back into the intent, so that once you restart the game it saves the same activities. And you can see we are using Git here to maintain our project progress, and it's on my GitHub, and you can see we have 57 commits and everything is stored well on Git, and this is indeed our own original work. Thank you for watching.